Hello everyone. Today we're going to be working on painting some vases of flowers, and the pictures are going to be inspired by the artist Berthe Morisot, who was a French Impressionist artist. We're going to be incorporating a dry brush technique where we're not using any water, and we're going to be kind of blending and mixing our colors right on the paper. To begin, you're going to pick a square piece of paper. Write your name on the back. On the front, you're going to create a vase shape that should be about the size of your hands. Could be right in the middle. It could be off a little bit to one side. Thinking about vase shapes, how they're symmetrical, meaning same on both sides. You want to try to match shapes. Make it rounded on the bottom to look 3D. You don't need to draw the top of the vase curve because we're going to add some flowers and some leaves. Now for this lesson, we're using some really simple shapes. So you can use some circles. You can even overlap each other. If you wanted to do some different flower shapes, you can, like maybe you're going to do some maybe rose or daisy shapes. Just kind of tuck them in here. And then add some leaves that just pop out from all sides. To finish it off, right in the center of the vase, you're gonna do your horizon line. So you start at the edge, pick it up, continue on the other side. The next step is gonna be using black paint and a round paintbrush. So we have a small round paintbrush, and what you're gonna do is you're just tracing over all of these lines with the paint. Whenever the brush starts to get dry and runs out, then you can just scoop up some more paint and try to get all of these items traced carefully. Here's one that's already done. For the next step, you'll need a placemat, a flat brush, and your paint set. You're going to begin painting in, working with lighter colors first. So I'll start with yellow, kind of dabbing in some yellow into the flowers. If I still have yellow on my brush, I can just kind of wipe it over here on the placemat before I grab my next lightest color. It's okay if you allow some of the paper to show through. When you're done with the flowers, really wipe off a lot of the excess paint before you start moving on to the leaf. I'm going to again start with the brighter greens and work down to the darker greens. Decide what color your vase is going to be. I might wipe off a little bit of this first. And then you'll continue this process moving on to the table and then the wall. Feeling free to kind of wipe off some paint as you go, adding a little bit of color. For the very final step, clean your brush really good one more time and go back in with white and add a little bit of highlights to everything. When you're done, if you've been wiping your brush off as you go, your color palette should still be fairly clean, and you can just take your brush to the sink, wash it off, put your art on the drying rack. Congratulations, it's gonna look amazing.